June is too soon. Black Lives Matter. 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 June is too soon. Black Lives Matter.
We strongly believe it really is not safe for schools to be reopening, even if it's just for a small number of children. The NEU put up 5 tests for the government to meet. One of those tests which we're particularly worried about that hasn't been met, which is the test, track and isolate policy, which is not fully up and running by the government, and this is actually putting the health of children and communities at risk.
We've got 1,500 kids on roll, we've got about 170 staff. About 75% of our kids live in intergenerational households, living with not only their parents but grandparents, aunts, uncles and things like that. So if you think about the potential for infection, it's just mind-blowing.
Teachers in this country would want to send a message of solidarity to those activists in the States.
There are many histories all over the world, stories about murders straight away. I come from Brazil and it's very common there.
We know that BAME people are suffering more from coronavirus. People have had to come together in a response to the virus, but also in response to institutional racism. We know that those things are happening here as well.
Boycott Amazon! Boycott Amazon! Boycott Amazon! Boycott Amazon! Boycott Amazon! Shame on you! Boycott Amazon! Shame on you! Boycott Amazon! Shame on you!
Boycott Amazon!
Shame on you! Boycott Amazon! Shame on you! Chris Smalls, we love you! Chris Smalls, we love you!
We're showing solidarity with Chris Smalls and all the staff of Amazon worldwide. We know a lot of people have been pushed back into work too early in unsafe conditions.
Boycott Amazon! Black Lives Matter! Boycott Amazon! Black Lives Matter! Boycott Amazon! Black Lives Matter! Boycott Amazon! Black Lives Matter!
We're teachers and parents who've come down from Greenwich today, from Lewisham and Southwark. First of all, to offer our solidarity to the wonderful health workers that are working in our hospitals, making sure we're all well and safe. Many, hundreds of thousands of parents have not returned to school, and many head teachers up and down the country have also decided to postpone any premature reopening. We have spoken to health workers at St Thomas's, and they're now very concerned that if this collapse of lockdown carries on for the next few weeks, we could be back to the same place we were when we had to take those emergency measures. Over the last 4 days, the infection rates are increasing. The new cases still stand in the region of 8,000, and our daily death rate is twice that of the entire death rate of Denmark.
When people were saying, are they opening schools in order for childcare or for education? Nobody noticed that they want all childcare settings to open today. So a lot of my colleagues, they are childminders, they're nannies, they work in private nurseries. They're all back at work this week and they've all been really terrified about what's involved in doing that, because we work with young children. We're going to put those children first when we go to work. And you don't push a child away from you. You don't social distance from a small child or an infant.
Why has this government not looked at the situation in France and South Korea, where they attempted to return children and staff to school, and within a week there had been 70 new cases of COVID and many of those schools have had to shut? Black individuals are 66 times more likely to have an infection leading to a death. It's about institutional racism. It's about the fact that our BAME community at the front line of providing the necessary and essential services.
No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! No justice, say his name, George Floyd! Say his name! George Floyd! Say his name! George Floyd! Say his name! George
are teachers working for London schools and we want to carry on doing our job. But we want to tell the DfE today that they should halt from the madness, the reckless decision to open schools this week when they have not met their own tests. Stay firm, don't be pushed back, do the right thing, stay safe, keep our schools safe.